So let's talk about pest control. And no, I'm not talking about government. I'm talking about Mother Nature's pests, specifically the other blood-sucking parasites, ticks and mosquitoes. Let's get to it. Now, these specific predators are for kind of central North America. So we're right in the heart of Canada. So we have a wood tick and a mosquito issue. But when you go set up a tent in the bush, you're in nature there, you're going to be covered in ticks and covered in mosquitoes. You're probably going to go camping, bring citronella candles, bug spray, none of which is probably very good for you. Bug catchers, things like that. But if you set it up properly, you have gravel, wood chips, bird houses, all that, I guess, infrastructure in place. It makes life a whole lot better, that's for sure. So behind me are two purple martin houses. Now, if you're not familiar with purple martins, they're the only bird that requires humans to help them survive with their housing. The Native Americans would dry out a gourd, hollow it out, drill a hole in it, hang them up for purple martins to live in. But now with carpentry, we have purple martin houses. So this one behind me, I can bring down every year and clean it out for them, put some diatomaceous earth in. This other one's the first one I built, and I have to use a ladder to go up there. The sparrows want to go in, you have to kind of kick them out. But every year my purple martins come back. So on these two bird houses, these purple martins are eating mosquitoes. It's like a aerial pursuit thing to watch. It's better than television.
Or speaking moistly on them.
I also put them so I can watch them from the inside of my house. It's very, very entertaining. But for mosquito control, bird houses. So purple martins are my favorite, and all those that tweeting, that is the purple martin call. That's what they sound like. So it's essentially you put up a house, and proper house. When they send their scouts out in early spring, I put up my first house I drilled when the ground was frozen to get that posts in, put the house up. Within 3 weeks, I had a purple martin scout spotted, and then another week or two later, he brought the first colony, his friends, to come. So for mosquito control, there's no need for chemicals or nothing like that. It is birds.
Do you have a permit for that house? How did you even get here?
I think out of a 6-foot fence board, I can make 2 bird houses, so it costs nothing to do. These are for tree swallows. Tree swallows are another one of the mosquito birds that are the absolute best. And in the summertime, when the mosquitoes are out in full force, it's like an aerial battle. It's like watching Top Gun. You sit on your deck, they're just eating mosquitoes. So we have no mosquitoes. And if you look behind me, can you see them? Oh, there's one of our guinea hens. So our guinea hens are for ticks. Guinea hen will eat an incredible amount of ticks. That's their favorite. So that we let them free range in the summer for tick control. It's funny, when we let the guinea hens out, we just had them in their safe little small run. They stopped making a racket and stopped being annoying. So they're really, really loud. But once we let them out, they just roam around the entire yard. He's just walking around looking for ticks in particular, or bugs. So they are awesome. I would highly recommend them. They're super quiet now that he's super busy. He's got a lot of place to roam. Another thing that's the best for pest control is gravel. You're going to want a driveway and kind of a yard anyways. So in between buildings and everything, I have a ton of gravel for all machinery and stuff like that. Gravel doesn't attract mosquitoes or ticks, so that's really nice. Just off the gravel and close to my buildings and everything, and the perimeter, I have the bird houses. Instead of grass, I have my heavy wood chip beds. So wood chips, you'll still get some ticks in there, but you can walk on them. There's no mosquitoes on them. As soon as I set foot on pasture grass or our front lawn, you get attacked by mosquitoes. So wood chips are not only the best for growing soil, for heavy mulch, for holding in the water, but it also keeps the mosquitoes down. Just went and stepped out on grass and getting mosquitoes on me. So typically we walk on wood chips and gravel, so not the grass too often. So as that guinea hen is doing his thing, this is kind of the simplest way that I was able to build a birdhouse. Just some used fence boards. I might have threw stain on this one. Just a hole for them and a perch. They cost almost nothing. Put them on a fence post, and this is the favorite home for tree swallows. So on every fence post almost, I have a birdhouse. Now the one thing, our farm cats will climb up here and try to get the tree swallows, so thinking about getting rid of cats possibly, but tree swallows are the best. Future tree swallow houses in my spare time. I haven't had a chance to put up my bat house that I built, but again, just some used fence boards mostly and a piece of plywood on the back. This is eaves trough protector stapled on, so they have something to climb up in there. A single bat can eat up to 1,000 mosquitoes per hour. Barn swallows are just like a tree swallow, but they prefer to make their nests just like this. So they can be a little bit messy and annoying.
Moistly.
But no mosquitoes is almost worth it for me. Another thing, consume as much garlic as you possibly can. So we've got a little test here growing some in the greenhouse. It's actually doing better than I thought it would. But in 2016-ish, we were growing quite a bit of music garlic, and I ended up freeze drying probably a lifetime supply. So this stuff is freeze dried in 2016. I did some full cloves so you can see the size. They don't shrink at all. But then powdered garlic, so we use that a lot on our cooking, and I'll even put it in capsules to take it as a supplement. So no ticks for me, and I believe it works for mosquitoes as well. Girlfriend might not like you though. Are you squishing all the bugs? I could sit and watch these guys all day. So put away the chemicals, the bug sprays, the citronella, the bug zappers, and build yourself some bird houses and bat houses. And don't forget, eat as much garlic as you possibly can. If this video was helpful for you, like and subscribe.